Hello, I'm back for another art journal page, and I thought I was gonna join this hashtag lovesummerart. I hope it was called that. Let's see. Yes, hashtag lovesummerart. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not one of the most summery person. I'm not. Summer is not my favorite. I like fall more and I like winter more, but I wanted to challenge myself and try to do a summary page. And since I don't have many acrylic colors which I would like to use for this page in a lot of bright colors, I'm gonna try to use something like this. It's called a silky twister and it's pretty much gelatos. But I'm gonna try to scribble it on this piece of paper and just try to do some random splotches of color. And we'll see how that works. Either it's gonna work really great or not. And since I don't have a fancy spritzer, I'm just gonna use just some water with my brush. I'm really gonna see what's gonna happen. There's some marks left because I had to erase. I was planning on doing a picture and I didn't like it at all, so I had to erase it. Let's see. Did I do anything? Well, it did something. Looks kind of cool. So I'm gonna continue doing that until I have filled up more color on the page. Let's see if I think I might need, yes, I need some more water. I've seen some of those mini spritzers here in stores, and I think I'm gonna try to buy one of those because I really want to get more into the more random sort of art journaling. Well, I mean, mostly you can have a plan, but I want to do the more splotchy, vibrant sort of things, I think. Or at least try that out. Because I think that even though I've said my pages aren't really planned, so far they have looked very planned. And I'm not sure I really like that. So I'm just gonna continue. See. And maybe some red. I have a whole bunch of these in different colors. Because gelatos isn't really a thing here in Sweden, so I tried to find an alternative so I didn't have to buy online. And I found this at a kids section in our local craft store. And I think they're doing quite well. And this plastic thing I'm working on, it's just I found an old calendar that had a really thick plastic cover for some reason, and the calendar was from a few years ago, so it wasn't really usable now. So I just took off the plastic thing thinking I could use it. And I think that was a pretty smart idea. That's a nice sound. Nice plasticky sound. So I have some scrapbook paper with me that I'm not sure if I'm gonna use or not. Right now I'm just gonna try to make a background because I want to challenge myself, and so far backgrounds hasn't really been my thing, really. I I usually do the same, and I don't think that's very fun. I want to do new stuff. And that's orange now, because I'm not really working on cleaning this very well. I don't know if I want to keep with the yellow-ish theme. Should have probably brought something to wipe it off, but maybe it's just part of it. And now, right now, my mind is screaming, oh my god, you have to fix it, it can't look like this. But I'm trying to not fix it. I think I will be satisfied in the end, hopefully. But we'll see. Yes, a paper towel would have been nice. Quite like that orange. I'm gonna do some more. And these have a pretty fine tip on them, so I think that's very handy. The regular gelatos I've seen, they seem to have just a very broad tip, and I'm not sure I would like that really. I think I will just have to help this along with my brush a little. Just a little bit, not too much. Take care of some of the white spaces. I'm regretting, perhaps I should have taken some more green. Green is kind of summery too. I kind of like that. Let's see. I have these flowery things that I think I'm gonna cut out. But I think I'm going ahead of myself. I'm gonna wait with those. And I think I'm going to work a bit more on the background. Because, I don't know, I want some green. And I'm fully aware that this might not really work out. Come on, color. I'm just gonna... Didn't really... That wasn't very green. The problem with these is that they're not as vibrant as I would like. Maybe I'm gonna try to help them along with a bit of regular watercolors. Because I can just sort of dab the watercolors on this too. Maybe that would have been smarter. So I'm back, and during the time I was gone briefly, I went and got my texture paste. I'm not sure what I want to do with it. I kind of just want to put it on there. I don't really think I want to use it as a stencil, but I'm not sure really what happens if you just kind of splotch it on. I want to have it sort of like the sky, perhaps. That's why I colored it blue, and I colored it with my watercolor paints. So I'm gonna see if this... I want more textures in my pages, and I think the modeling paste will help with that. Also, I cut out a small kite because if there's something I like to do in the summer, it's flying a kite, so I think I'm gonna put it in the modeling paste. I think it's gonna dry so it sticks there, but we'll see. It's just, the kite is just some scrapbooking paper that I colored a bit to make it less bright. Okay, so let's see what more I wanted to use. As we've learned, the texture paste take a bit of time to dry, so I'm gonna try to do something else meanwhile, while it dries. I'm sort of thinking I want some more texture paste, or modeling paste, whatever you want to call it, in green for the ground that I wasn't planning on having. So I took a glob like that, and then I wet my brush in a lot of water, picked up some green from my palette, and just kind of dabbed it in there, because I'm not sure doing it with my brush is such a good idea. And I think I might need... that's a bit too light than what I wanted. So I'm gonna just see if I can... there we are. I got a paper towel now, so I'm on track a bit more. I realized that I'm not very good at just doing something abstract. I have to have some sort of plan, it seems. But maybe I'll get better as time goes on. I really like these random textures though. It's drying slowly but surely. Okay, so summer. I think I want some butterflies. And I wish I had some sort of stencil or stamp, but I don't. So I'm just gonna freehand it, I think. And try not to put my hand in the wet modeling paste, which I've already done. There's one, and I want one below it. There we are. I should not put my elbow in the texturing paste, but you know, it's all fine. So now I want some color in my butterflies. I don't really want to stay in the lines, I just want to smoosh some color down. As if they are more part of the page, I think. And don't worry, I'm gonna draw a string from the kite down somewhere, perhaps off the page, since I don't really have another place for it. Some more pink in my butterflies. And I think some brown on the antennas, is that what they're called? Say that for now. It's probably fine. It probably has some other fancy word. And I just put my hand in it. I knew that was gonna happen. I'm gonna try to not put my hand in it. I want to shade this kite a bit more because I feel that it gets lost a bit. There we go, a bit better. Maybe just some tiny bit of black along the edges. No, where's the black? There's the black. Maybe I could do some whimsical trees somehow. Why do I always end up doing trees? And that's my time. I'll be right back. Okay, so the modeling paste is getting there. It's starting to get a bit more dry. And I'm gonna go ahead with my tree idea. I'm just gonna try to do it abstract, which is my goal today, which I've already has not really followed. And I feel like I can't speak today, so I'm sorry if I sound a bit strange. I got a lot on my mind. But I thought maybe some art could help me with that. Okay, so let's see. I have this green micron pen, dark green. And I put my hand in the modeling paste again. Should probably name this video I put my hand in the modeling paste again. You can't really see that it's dark green, but I love journaling and writing with it. I think I'm gonna keep them like that. Can I put my hand on this modeling paste? Yes, I can. Thank you. I kind of feel that I needed even more black up here on that. I'm a sucker for dark lines. I had an art teacher once that, and I realized I moved the whole thing. I had an art teacher. He was very upset when I made black lines around things, because he was very determined to teach me that that is not the way things are. Because his argument was always that you don't really see any lines when you look around yourself. It's just one color meeting another, so there aren't any harsh lines in real life, and therefore we should not paint with them. And that's my phone, I'm sorry. So that was his motto, and we had some arguments from time to time, because I really love doing lines around everything. So let's see, I want some sort of summer quote, and I'm gonna take a piece of paper. This is gonna be a quick one, I realize. But it's fun with quick ones too. Since I'm doing something I'm not used to, then I'm gonna accept that it's gonna be a bit different. So first I want to color this a bit. I'm doing a great job. Or maybe... I changed my mind. Suddenly I changed my mind. No, but I wanna write as if the letters are... Is this dry yet? Can I... Nope. I wanna write as if the letters are sort of hiding behind the trees. And I think I'm just gonna write summer, just for the hell of it. Make sure I spell everything correctly. I'm just doing it with a regular pencil. Oh god, brain does not want to work. We have a special name for just a regular pen like this in Swedish, and that's all I can think of at the moment. I can't remember any of the English words for that. Okay. I realized I haven't done this yet. I think I'm gonna have this tied to the tree. Like that. I like these trees. I might do them again like that sometime. And then we need some bows, I suppose. Not sure what you want to call them. There we are. And guess what? My hand is full of modeling paste. I realize it's hard for you to see what I'm doing when I'm writing like this, but I try to do my best to not cover things with my hand completely, even though that means putting my hand repeatedly in the modeling paste. There we are. And I think that's done. That's a surprise. Let's see if we're still recording and we're still in focus. I'm very impressed. I hope we're still in focus. I shouldn't jinx that. If we're not, I apologize beforehand if we're not in focus. So that's all for me. I hope you subscribe if you feel like you like my videos and want to watch more of them. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.